Today's video is sponsored by Superbit Video Games. If you live in the DMV area and love video games, this is the place for you. Also, they are opening a new store in North Carolina soon. Whether you are into all of the latest games of today or the greatest games of the past, Superbit is your stop. What I love so much about this store is the aesthetic. They set it up to remind you of a game store from the early 2000s, and they accomplished that goal. Also, if you're looking to snag some amazing deals, they have a clearance bin where they just have a whole bunch of stuff that they have a lot of stock of, and they throw it in there. You can find awesome stuff like controllers, video games, cases to video games, manuals, some used game equipment. You can find some headsets in there. It's fantastic. If you're looking to buy, sell, or trade retro games, look no further. Superbit offers amazing prices, including a way to trade in your games for some in-store merch or directly sell them off for some cash. They also don't just sell video games. They have all kinds of collectibles, posters, vintage magazines, CRT TVs, plushies, Funko Pops, pins, cables, controllers. This store got it all. Also, huge thanks and shout out to Dylan and Chris for allowing me to come into the store and film. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Total Average Gamer here, back with another video. Today I bring to you another controller review, and we are checking out one of my favorite controllers of all time, the 64 controller, specifically this very awesome red one that is the exact same red. I guess it uses the same plastic as the red cartridge of the Spider-Man game, which is also an awesome game. So let's start things off with comfort. The controller feels very weird to today's standards. What stands out the most to me is the third handle and no triggers. That feels very odd, and there's nowhere really to rest your lower fingers. So for comfort, there's no grips on this thing. I'm gonna have to give it a 4 out of 10. Sorry guys, but that's where I stand with comfort. Next, for durability. As far as structure, these controllers hold their own. The buttons also never seem to have any issue, aside the sticky issue, which I think was just 30 kids playing with them. The issue with these controllers are, of course, the analog stick. I personally believe that the issue is because of the strange design of the stick. No ball on the bottom, just a stick. And unlike an Xbox or PlayStation controller with stick drift, there's no software to edit dead zones on one of these. Also, even if there were, the sticks tend to fall flat on one of the sides, which is very hard to set a dead zone for that. So with that being said, that leaves us with 6 out of 10 for durability. As far as battery life goes, very simple. This does not have any battery at all. There is no battery pack that you can connect to it. So for that, we're gonna have to give it a 0 out of 10 for battery life. Next, compatibility. This controller can be plugged into a 64. That's pretty much it. But there is an adapter to USB, which is nice. So you can technically plug it into a PC or to a Nintendo Switch. So I'm gonna have to give it a 5 out of 10 for that. As for design, this controller is beautiful, especially in this red tone. For some reason, these color tones have gone extinct, and I really, really want them back. This red on this controller is absolutely stunning. And just the design of the 64 controller in general is fantastic. Very unique. So for that, I'm gonna have to give it an 8 out of 10 for the design. And as for features, there's no wireless connectivity, no rumble, no trigger, no dual analog sticks. So from today's standards, I'm sorry guys, I'm gonna have to give it a 3 out of 10, which leaves us with a total of 33 out of 60 for the Nintendo 64 controller. Please hit that like button, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Do not forget to check out Superbit Games in Annandale, Virginia. And also, stay tuned because I am going to post soon the fantastic collection of the 64 controllers. This really nice, very 90s translucent controllers. You do not want to miss that video out. Please hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. Thank you very much. You have a good one.